Hey guys, the Black Critic Guy, and man, have there been a shit ton of trailers coming out this week. It's been a regular trailer-palooza with at least one or two trailers dropping every single day. It was so hard to keep up with what the latest trailer was. But fortunately, this now gives me an opportunity to do another session of BCG Trailer Round-Up. Giddy up, yo! Oh, okay, I'm sorry, that was awfully cringy. Just go to the trailer. Now I gotta be honest, I found this trailer to be quite underwhelming. Not saying it was bad, it just wasn't that impressive. Especially coming off the coattails of the first Lego movie, I was expecting something interesting, something cool. I was excited to see what direction they were gonna go next with Emmett's story. And they just didn't give me anything to get really hyped up about, excited about. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a fun film. It could be, I don't know. Phil Lord and Chris Miller are not coming back to direct, so that kind of scares me, although they did write the screenplay, so there's still hope out there. I did, though, like the Mad Max parody at the beginning. That actually had me laughing my butt off. It was really funny. But I did not like that one segment in the middle of the trailer, but the rest of it was pretty decent. Although, to be fair to the Lego Movie 2, the second part trailer, the trailer for the first Lego Movie was none too impressive either. In fact, I did not like the trailer, and I thought, oh my god, it's gonna be one of those films, isn't it? I'm not gonna like it, it's gonna be a clear cash grab, and then it turned out to be my favorite movie of 2014. So who knows? Maybe this trailer is not doing the film justice, and it might actually be phenomenal. We'll just have to wait and see the film. You know, this may be the first time in a long time where I did not cringe, facepalm, or yell out in disgust and anger while watching a Transformers trailer. I was very impressed by how much I liked Bumblebee, and it really felt like the people behind this film understood how to do a proper Transformers film and were hearkening back to the original spirit of the franchise, going back to its roots, making a simple story following a Transformer and his owner, this being Haley Steinfeld. They go on an adventure, the military shows up. That might be the only thing I didn't like about the trailer, that they snuck in the military. I'm like, God, of all the things to carry over from the Bay Transformers films, you bring the military back? Can we not do the military anymore? I'd rather a group of bad guys. I would have been perfectly fine. Or hell, just get rid of the humans and just have Starscream be the main antagonist. I mean, he looks cool. He looks like he's gonna be the main antagonist that Bumblebee's gonna fight. Another thing too is I like how distinct both of the Transformers in this trailer look. Like, you can actually tell what type of vehicle they are when they transform into their robot bodies. I agree with Jeremy Jahns, like in the other Transformers films, when they would transform, you could no longer decipher what type of car they were originally. It's just a cacophony of metal parts and things that look like complete shit. It was messy. Here, much more distinct look, very simplistic look. I'm impressed, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing Bumblebee. I hope it's going to be a fun movie, and my bae Haley Steinfeld's in it, so super excited about that. I've seen this trailer at least a dozen times at this point, and each and every time I watch this trailer, the more impressed I am and the more excited I become. I cannot wait to see this film. I love the style. I already like the character of Miles Morales. I hope they really explore and expand on his relationship with his father, his relationship with Peter Parker, and Peter becoming like a teacher, a mentor to this young boy to teach him the ways of Spider-Man. It just looks like a really fun movie. It looks like the first genuine Spider-Man film that we're actually going to get. I will say I was still a bit bothered by the animation style. It feels a bit too jittery and kind of like, it feels a bit static in some parts, where it didn't seem like it was rendered properly, although I get the aesthetic is supposed to mimic a comic book, which I like that aesthetic. It looks really cool. You haven't really seen an animated film, at least a theatrical animated film, done at this level, so I'm excited to see it. Again, it looks fantastic. I like the animation style. I already like the characters. It looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I like the action sequences that they put in the trailer. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait for December to get here. It needs to get here sooner. And also I learned that Phil Lord wrote the screenplay for this film. Just Phil Lord, not Chris Miller. And it made me think, is he the strongest of the two writers? That's actually interesting. Like, with the duo, you always think like one of them probably does all the heavy lifting and the other one contributes but not as much. And I feel like we finally learned that it was Phil Lord that did most of the heavy lifting. We'll have to see how he does with this screenplay in particular. Similar to the Lego Movie 2 trailer, I was a bit underwhelmed by this one. Now granted, it is serviceable and it looks like it's going to be a fitting conclusion for the franchise, but there's nothing truly remarkable or anything that really stands out in this trailer that makes me go, wow, I've never seen that before in a How to Train Your Dragon film. Although I will say the love interest angle, although I've never seen that before in a How to Train Your Dragon trailer, I've seen that before in many a film, so I found it to be kind of cliche and not really necessary. I didn't think that Toothless needed a love interest. I do find it funny, like when he's trying to approach her, he slips and he rolls down, making him look like a dork, a goofball. That was funny, but again, you've seen that before, you know? That seems like such a cliche angle to take for a series that's done a remarkable job at bucking a lot of these cliches, a lot of these trends, and being daring with its storytelling. Like the first trailer for the second How to Train Your Dragon film, that was impressive because it shocked us that they actually aged up Hiccup. We thought he was just going to remain a kid, but no, he became a teenager, he became a young man. That was surprising. In this one, there's not that moment where you're like, whoa, didn't see that coming. I mean, there's a shot where he has a beard, but then for the rest of the trailer, he doesn't have this beard, and, you know, and then they do the whole angle with the hidden world of dragons, and that made me scratch my head, like, didn't we do this already? Like in the second film where they had that hidden world of dragons in the ice world, you know, there's ice dragons now, and we find out about Hiccup's mother. There's a whole world of dragons there. Did we do that already? And then the villain, Mike, oh my god. I don't like the villain. I don't like what they've shown us about this villain. He's just that cliche, I'm a hunter and I hunt, you know, dragons just like Toothless, and give me your dragon, I like to hunt him. It's like, no, fine, I'm gonna destroy you all. I didn't like that whole cliche angle with that type of villain. I was expecting a more grandiose villain for the finale, not this derivative cliche villain that we've seen a dozen of times before, but overall, you know, it's an okay trailer. I will say it does make me feel the same way that I felt when I saw the trailer for the first How to Train Your Dragon. It wasn't that impressive, it was okay. The first thing that immediately stood out from the trailer for me is that whoever was the cinematographer for this film did an excellent job at capturing and emulating David Fincher's aesthetic when it comes to his filmmaking. I mean, it looks just like a David Fincher film. That being said, it looks interesting, although it feels like they're going away from the whole detective angle, which I never read the books, nor did I see the original Swedish film, so I don't know if this is the direction they're going with the character. I always thought she was like a detective that solved cases. In this, she looks like a vigilante that seeks justice for those who never get any justice, which is a great idea. I think that Lisbeth fits that description. But again, what really intrigued me about the girl with the dragon tattoo was kind of like that mystery element, although the mystery was very easy to solve. But who knows, maybe this direction could work. I do like this whole vigilante angle, it's pretty cool. I want to see if they can actually go as hardcore as they did in the girl with the dragon tattoo, which was freaking hardcore. There is this one shot in the trailer where someone is getting the air sucked out of a bag, which is a type of fetish in some communities. So I'm curious to see if that's somebody that likes that fetish or is someone trapped in there and they're suffocating her to death. So curious to see that. It looks like an interesting film. I've been waiting for this sequel for a while, and hopefully it lives up. I hope Claire Foy does a good job as Lisbeth, although I don't think she'll be as great as the original Rooney Mara. She was just amazing, but solid trailer. Holy crap, is that Dave Chappelle? And finally, this may be the most interesting trailer I've seen all week. I know nothing about this trailer. Someone recommended it to me. I like the cast. I find this world kind of fascinating. I want to learn more about what's going on. Like, why do they have windows into each of the rooms? Why is Jeff Bridges pretending to play a priest? And is he a robber? Like, there's a shot where you see him wearing a mask. Like, who's the black lady? What the hell is Dakota Johnson doing in this film? And why does she have a woman in her room? Like, what's she gonna do with her? There's so many questions that this trailer brings up that gets you excited to see the film. It entices entices you to see the film. And that's exactly what a trailer needs to do. Entice you to want to see the rest. So I gotta give them props. This was a very impressive trailer. I loved it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap up BCG Trailer Roundup number 2. And let me know what you guys thought about the trailers in this video as well. Did you like these trailers? Did you find them underwhelming? Did you hate them to death? Comment below and let me know. And hopefully, I'll have my movie review out soon, and I'll have my anime review out. So stay tuned for that. And of course, later on today will be my weekly live chat. So stay tuned for that at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, guys, if you'd like to see more videos of the channel, be part of the Black Critic crew, please hit that subscribe button below. Like this video if you really enjoyed it. Hit that bell notification so you're reminded of when my videos come up. And as always, I'm Tony Watt II, the trailer aficionado known as the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.